Ukraine had high hopes for Evgenia making the Olympics, and she absolutely still could get there, but yeah, it didn't go according to plan. The combined for Evgenia, but they've got some strong climbers. Daniel Boldyrev was going well in the speed, isn't he always? Sergei Topishko. As Philip Schenk walks past our commentary position, he'll be on the wall soon. The former youth world champion.
Yeah, just talking of Evgenia Kazbekova, there is the Arko Rockmaster dual competition that's going to be going on here. That's you'll start to see some of the more senior kind of professionals and celebrities on the scene coming down here to Arko for a quick go on the dual wall. That won't be live streamed, but it will be here and free for everybody to watch in the arena. So if you are in the area, come down and watch that one. That's always a classic. It's kind of like lead speed.
That's great, yeah. Great evening. Climbers race on identical routes for the duels. It's quite unlike identical lead routes. It's quite unlike anything we really see at the IFSC. Sana Agora of Japan is underway. She's in the middle on the grey streak. Sota Amagasa of Japan also climbing. It's all Japan over on the right hand side of the arena right now.
Ilya just using that knee bar to rest quite wisely. Nearly a factor on the route.
I think that's partly as well, because we haven't seen anyone making a good dent in the rest of the routes.
Spencer on the left really just comes down to this section, kind of get through this sort of bouldery side-pull section quite cleanly, gets the big sort of block pinch with the right hand with not too many issues. And it's all about keeping the feet here, moving up into this undercut.
Got to keep the body tension, that way it keeps the feet on.
Seen a number of athletes using the left heel, now brings up the left heel. That's better.
It feels like a while since you've seen anyone near these blue volumes. Keep your feet on, they'd certainly feel a lot better, that's for sure.
Doesn't use the lower left foot, just right next to his left heel at the moment. There's a little jib it doesn't seem to need. Now he's pushing into the top few moves.
Going really well here. Lost him rather suddenly.
On this far right hand lane now, this is where we're seeing a few athletes starting to struggle. See if he can get through this section cleanly. That right hand has a nice thumb catch on it to help make this transition around the corner.
Julien Clemence still comfortably leading the way, 10.5 moves further on than his nearest rival.
Yeah, you would have thought that's going to be hard to beat in this semi-final round, even in this early stage.
Yeah, it's like a World Cup and World Championship as well. The climbers come in reverse order to their qualification ranking. So in theory we should have the stronger climbers coming out last. Generally isn't how it works, but that's the theory.
Currently on hold 34. Chasing down that high point is Charlie's Head 45. A little bit more progress and he'll head into current second place.
There's Angie Scarth-Johnson, just appeared, bottom right of your screen, Team Australia.
This is the setup move for the roof then. It's really exciting to see a climber from this position going into this roof section. Really pumping the hands, a quick double tap right hand match before he moves into the roof. Then has he got something left? This roof section is so sort of bicep power dependent. Usually climbers want to see them really sprinting through this steepest section of the wall there. He's getting a quick shake off before heading into the classic roof here at Arko.
You can see Julien actually got onto those two volumes right at the top of your screen there and was kind of fighting his way up towards the triangular volume that's half in shot, half out. So work still to be done to catch and match that high point.
And you're getting lots of support from Team USA, as you would expect.
And from Team Australia as well.
Team USA cheer for everybody.
Yeah,
that was the joke.
Yeah, sorry. Someone passed me by.
Come on. Have another coffee, get with the program.
You can see it on the small screen. As we lose Angie just below the really steep section of the wall. Olivia Ma, speaking of Team USA, is out next.
Mickey Earl just struggling in this roof section a little bit, so cryptic usually are these roof sequences. Does seem to have got it sorted now, but quite slowly through there. The level of endurance here is quite phenomenal. He's been up there for a long time now.
Yeah, but we can't have a clock on. Oh,
around 30, hold 30, 31 on the right hand side. I thought that's probably not going to be enough at this stage to get through to the finals later on tonight.
It's Ilya. Men's Youth B, Genevieve Dennis, small screen, bottom right.
Ilya looking really powerful through that big section of slopey volumes. The sun currently just off of the wall on that left-hand line, at least. You can see it just beaming into the arete just to his left, and temperature really kicking up a gear here.
Toby Roberts still got the high point on this men's Youth B route, 40 plus for him. Ilya's teammate Maxim Nukov is currently sitting fourth with 31. Awful long way to go though.
Really pinned on his left shin at the moment, manages to get it out and sorted. This is the rest that we saw from Toby as well. Feet placed heel to heel. This very frog-like rest position. Seems to be a really good rest on this route. Going to need it because the angle change is coming though. Resting on hold 27, moves up to 28 now. Oh, he's got a full sort of shoulder bar in there as well. Good clever climbing here.
Oh, that's nice work. Yeah, if you've got good hip flexibility and a reasonable pain tolerance, that's not a bad rest. You can see that bottom right of your screen, Genevieve Dennis beginning to hit the steep terrain. She'll go up that panel, then there's a slightly lower angled one, and then it's when the wall begins to curve back down. Hyejun No of South Korea still leading the way, the women's Youth B. 31 for her. Bit too early to say. I think what score might be required as we lose Genevieve Dennis.
Ukraine on the wall, two climbers left and right at the moment.
Yeah, Mikhail Tkachuk on the right. There he is, bottom right of your screen. Sticking with Ilya for now.
Yeah, this is a sequence where we saw Toby getting that really good knee bar. Ilya's looking really good up to this point. Definitely the all-round package as an athlete. Got the technique. Certainly got the resting sequences dialed. Really leaning into that knee bar. As much out of that as possible. But he is looking tired. You see him fully crimping on the left hand now.
All Ukraine right now. We await the arrival of Angie Scarth Johnson of Australia. She'll be the next climber we see on the Youth B women as we lose it.
classic yellow side of this Arco arena. I feel like, yeah, Toby Roberts' current position on the wall is pretty good at the moment. It'd be interesting. He was not a million miles away from the top of the 40 plus, currently leading the way.
As I say, very like an IFSC World Cup or World Championship, we're looking for 8 climbers in each category to go through the finals, which will take place this evening. And then tomorrow, we've got exactly the same programme, albeit with different age groups. So in every round, lead semi-final, boulder semi-final, lead final, boulder final, speed final, we've got 3 age groups and 2 genders to get through. So a lot of action to come for you in the next 8 days or so, live from the shores of Lake Garda.
One thing that you'll notice, especially in the male and female junior categories, quite a lot of those climbers will be up and running on the senior circuit, so we must see some of the bigger names out there already competing in front of us here in Arco. Rumours are there's a couple of people who did try and qualify in Hachihachi, Japan, also here in Arco, competing in both of the World Championships. Yeah,
including Brooke Rabitou, who is Olympic qualified. I imagine it's pretty hard to kind of stay in the competition zone with news like that buzzing around your head.
Yeah, saw Brooke in town yesterday having an ice cream, relaxing, looked particularly pleased, obviously.
I'm
just
surprised.
Weight off her shoulders, got that qualification spot. Biggest stage of them all.
Maxim Vnukov of the Ukraine, who we're staying with here in the male B lead semi-final. If you are just tuning in, good morning, welcome to Arco. Charlie Bosco and Mike Langley here, 5 Ks to the north of Riva del Garda in the Lake Garda beaches. Youth World Championship gets underway, and we've got 8 days of it coming up for you. We are sticking right now with Maxim. We haven't actually got a clear view of the wall from our commentary position, which is slightly tucked around the corner. We can only catch a glimpse of it, but I can see that Daria Glotova of Russia is underway. And that looks like Andoni. On the men's junior route as well, as we lose